Ever wondered how to win the heart of an Indian girl? Let's embark on a journey to understand the rich tapestry of Indian culture, a key element that shapes the personality of an Indian girl. India, a land of diversity and tradition, is not just a country, but a civilization that has nurtured unique customs, beliefs, and values over thousands of years. This cultural heritage plays a profound role in the life of every Indian girl, defining her thought process, expectations, and relationship dynamics. When you approach an Indian girl, you're not just interacting with an individual, but engaging with a part of a larger social fabric. You're dealing with an amalgamation of vibrant festivals, ancient philosophies, soulful music, and a deep-rooted sense of community. She carries within her the wisdom of the Vedas, the rhythm of Bollywood beats, the colors of Holi, and the sanctity of family ties. Family in Indian culture is not just a unit, but the cornerstone of one's identity. An Indian girl's family values are likely to be deeply ingrained within her, shaping her expectations of relationships and respect. The family plays a pivotal role in her life, and understanding this dynamic is essential. In fact, to win her heart, you must win the hearts of her family too. Traditions and customs are not just rituals, they are the threads that weave the vibrant fabric of Indian culture. They are a source of comfort and identity for an Indian girl. Respecting these traditions will show her that you value her roots and are willing to understand the world from her perspective. This journey of understanding Indian culture might seem like a daunting task, but it's a rewarding one. It's a journey filled with the warmth of Indian hospitality, the wisdom of ancient philosophies, and the joy of colorful celebrations. It's not about changing who you are, but about expanding your horizons, embracing diversity, and celebrating differences. It's about recognizing that love is not just about two individuals, but about two worlds coming together. Remember, understanding her culture is the first step in winning her heart. So, you've taken the time to understand her culture. But what's next? Well, let's dive into the realm of respect and patience. These two attributes are incredibly important when pursuing a relationship with an Indian girl, or anyone for that matter. You see, Indian culture places a high value on respect. Respect for elders, respect for traditions, and yes, respect in relationships. When you're dating an Indian girl, it's vital to show her that you respect her individuality, her choices, her values, and her boundaries. This respect can be demonstrated in several ways. It could mean listening attentively when she shares her thoughts and opinions, showing interest in her hobbies and passions, or simply acknowledging her personal space and privacy. But respect alone isn't enough. It needs to be coupled with patience. Indian girls, like many others, appreciate a man who is patient enough to wait for her comfort. There's a saying in India, "Sabr ka phal meetha hota hai," which translates to, "The fruit of patience is sweet." And that couldn't be more true when it comes to dating. Patience can manifest in many ways. It might mean giving her the time she needs to open up to you, not pressuring her into anything she's not ready for, or understanding that she may have commitments and responsibilities that take precedence over dating. Remember, every individual has their own pace of doing things, and understanding this is a part of being patient. So don't rush, don't push. Let things unfold naturally and at a pace that's comfortable for both of you. In a world that's always in a hurry, a little patience can go a long way. It shows you're genuine, considerate, and willing to wait for something worthwhile. And believe me, that's something that'll set you apart. Now, does this mean you'll win her heart instantly? Not necessarily. But it does mean you're on the right path. Respect and patience are key building blocks in the foundation of any strong relationship. They help you build trust, understanding, and a connection that's deeper and more meaningful. Patience indeed is a virtue, especially when it comes to winning an Indian girl's heart. Good manners never go out of style, right? In today's world, where casualness often takes precedence, the charm of good manners and chivalry can feel like a breath of fresh air. It's like finding an old treasured book in an era of e-readers. So, let's talk about how being polite, attentive, and considerate can significantly influence your interactions with an Indian girl, or for that matter, any woman. Good manners are like the universal language of respect and care. They reflect your upbringing, your values, and your regard for others. They are not about being pretentious or putting on a show. Rather, they are about showing genuine respect for the person you are with. Politeness is the first step. A simple please, thank you, or excuse me can go a long way. It is not just about using these words, but about the intent behind them. It's about being sincere in your interactions, not just going through the motions. Politeness is a small but significant way of showing that you value the other person's time, feelings, and presence. Being attentive is another crucial aspect of good manners. Pay attention to what she is saying, her likes and dislikes, her dreams and aspirations. Show interest in her thoughts and opinions. This attentiveness is not about flattery, but about showing genuine interest and respect for her as an individual. Consideration is the final piece in our trinity of good manners. It's about thinking about her comfort and feelings. It's not about grand gestures, but about small acts of kindness and thoughtfulness. Holding the door open for her, offering her your jacket if it's cold, or simply asking if she is comfortable can make her feel special and cared for. Good manners are not about following a set of rigid rules. They are about being a good person, about treating others with kindness and respect. And that is a trait that is universally attractive. So remember, in your quest to win the heart of an Indian girl, or any girl for that matter, don't underestimate the power of good manners. They are not old-fashioned or outdated, they are timeless. Good manners can indeed be the key to her heart. Ever heard the saying, communication is key? Well, it's not just an old adage, it's a fundamental truth, especially when it comes to relationships. Communication is like oxygen to relationships. Without it, they wither and die. On the other hand, with it, they flourish and bloom into something beautiful. And when it comes to building a connection with an Indian girl, the power of communication cannot be understated. But what does open and honest communication look like? It's not just about talking or expressing your feelings. It's about listening, understanding, and showing genuine interest in her thoughts, opinions, and experiences. It's about creating a safe space where she feels comfortable to share her hopes, dreams, fears, and insecurities without judgment. Remember, communication is a two-way street. It's not just about you expressing your feelings or thoughts. It's equally important to listen to her, to understand her point of view, and to validate her feelings. By doing so, you show her that you value her thoughts and that her opinions matter to you. This not only strengthens your connection, but also builds trust, which is the bedrock of any relationship. In the Indian culture, where respect for the individual's thoughts and opinions is highly valued, this kind of attentive listening can go a long way in winning her heart. It shows her that you are not just interested in her for her looks, but for who she is as a person. So, don't shy away from deep conversations. Ask her about her dreams, her passions, her fears. Show her that you are genuinely interested in getting to know her on a deeper level. But remember, communication isn't just about asking questions. It's about sharing your own experiences and thoughts as well. This kind of mutual sharing creates a bond that is hard to break. And don't forget, communication is not a one-time thing. It's an ongoing process. It's about consistently showing up, being present, and engaging in meaningful conversations. In the end, remember this: a good conversation can be the bridge to her heart. So, harness the power of communication and watch as your connection with her deepens and strengthens.
Ready for the final steps to win her heart? Let's dive into the world of genuine interest, supportive behavior, and the art of making her feel special. These are the finishing touches, the icing on the cake, if you will, that can truly win an Indian girl's heart. First and foremost, let's talk about showing genuine interest in her life. It's not about asking her what she did today or what she likes. It's about diving deeper. It's about understanding her dreams, her aspirations, her fears, and her joys. It's about being there, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally too. Show her that her life matters to you, that you're not just interested, you're invested. Next, let's talk about being supportive. Indian girls are often ambitious and have dreams that reach the sky. Be the wind beneath her wings, not the weight that pulls her down. Encourage her, support her, and be there for her when she needs you. Remember, a relationship is a partnership, not a competition. Now, on to making her feel special. It's not about grand gestures or expensive gifts. It's about the little things. A compliment here, a sweet message there, a surprise date, a handwritten letter, or even just a simple good luck before a big day. These are the things that make her feel cherished, loved, and special. But all these things would mean nothing without consistency. The key is to be consistent in your actions and your words. Be the same person on day 1, day 100, and day 1000. Consistency builds trust, and trust is the foundation of any relationship. Always remember, these are general suggestions, and every individual is unique. Respect her individuality and her uniqueness. Understand her, appreciate her, love her for who she is, and not for who you want her to be. And there you have it, the blueprint to win an Indian girl's heart.